Hello everybody. How are you doing? We're about to continue where we left off with the Python game engine I'm trying to develop. And as a first game, Tic-Tac-Toe. So last time there was a bug. To remind myself what was it, I'll run the server and then the client and see what's going on. All right. Okay, so that's already something. Yeah, let's run the client again. See what's going on. All right. Not this. I'm a bit. Yeah, I messed up. Oh, hello there. Okay. Which still. It still doesn't do what it's supposed to do. All right, so let's get into here. Nope. All right, that's quite hard to find what's the issue. Right, let's test this. I don't need this one. All right. Something happened. Yeah. So let's see the status of the WebSocket. What do you mean it's not defined? That's ridiculous. Am I missing something? This doesn't make sense. What do you mean? All right, let's. Yeah, right. That's not right. I know this is in another thread, but it should be able to access self. Connection was closed. Connection closed. Sync. IO gather. It's not iterable. Right, so I should go. Alright, so the issue is here. And now, how should I iterate through these? Not sure. Maybe like this. And server receive request WebSocket line 84. All right, sync. Right, that's already a thing. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting forward for sure. Seems like it, at least. All right. All right, something happened. Okay. Seems like stuff's working. And now let's check on the communication streams. So this is what I've sent. This is for the client, but this is just a dummy. Okay, so now I have to make the communication streams, I believe. This is a dummy message. And this is the main loop of the client. All right, I can delete this because it's just for testing purposes. And ideally, I would have placed it here. Like this, in order to keep it clean. And whenever I run in debug mode this file, this can still happen. So let's test it actually. Alright, restart the server, run the client. And it should be the same as before. If nothing happens, which is the good sign. Yeah, I received this message. Okay. Sent from this by this user. Alright, stop the client, stop the server, and now we can reuse these classes. But first, let's maybe we should exclude this loop method here in the start. Main client loop is this. Get response. Okay. Process response. All right. All right. Okay, I know what to do now. I can write a doc string here. Actually, that's a game client already. Date UI. Then input. Then events to request whenever we have the events. Although here, yeah, maybe I could use another method to add multiple requests, because it's a list of requests, and we could just extend, I think was the command, the method. So if I have a list of 1, 2, and 3, then yeah, exactly. Okay, I can add a card. Okay. All right. It's servers process event methods. I think I did that. Servers process event. Or no. Yeah. Process request, process event. All right, this is done. Update the docs. Yeah. Decode messages in server. That's done. Update the docs. Let's commit this. There were some issues with the commands last time, so let's see what's going on now. Can tackle this right now. So this is the server and the client test and the orange JSON and class relationships, and I think this and this. But I need to remove this from here. Oh, not right. And I think that's it. For example, so commit. Now I have to push, but there was an issue before. Let's see. I thought that it's fixed by itself. Okay. Last time I tried with the UI, so let's just listen to the output logs. All right. All right. Looks okay, I think, for now. Okay, and now I can reuse these to have the client. So the clients might be this one, but also I can have this. Right, so this is again mock Tic-Tac-Toe client. Tic-Tac-Toe. Okay, let's go. Event handlers, we don't do that anymore. Right, events, we get rid of them. Event handlers, we get rid of them for now as well. Events as well. Clients, servers, requests as well. Let's delete these responses. All right, the server is on its own. So let's delete the servers. Main clients, clients, let's delete everything. All right. Do I need to game mock? Nope. Well, this is meant to be the other way around. So the server is here. Server is not here. Stuff is here. Alright, so here I need to import from can I go no, this is not right. How do we do imports with the absolute path? Okay, so the imports, no, thank you. Get away, get away. Get away. Okay, so starting with this. Then how can I right, we have the math operations. Okay. All right. I should basically go with never mind. So here I should go with subscriber. No. Yeah, this is weird. I should fix this. Right, so I need to import the client and the game client. Not this. This. Right. And then requires nothing, and then the client. And then what else? This is the client. I can delete this, I think. Right. So here I need to rewrite the event to request, and then the response to events. Okay, so I'm getting this. We're going for Okay. Then for the client, do I need something to rewrite, to overwrite? I think not. It does everything on its own. So I think that's fine. That's okay for now. As long as we pass the game client to the client, I just need to overwrite these. So I imagine it would be a bunch of if statements. And yeah, let's go with event to requests. We could just have JSON or dictionary events, and that would be fine. And then for the response, we can also have same thing. Response to events, although it should return events, right? Do I even need this? It should return events. And where is this used? Okay, so it's used in the update UI to track for the events. So it basically takes the response from the server, processes it, and generates events. So I need to fix this indeed. Should be returning actually it was right. It accepts a response indeed, and then let's just write it like this just to be clear. All right, and then so that's okay to go. These are all okay to go. Right, and then here I'll have the same thing. All right. Okay. So the same thing. have a response, then I would like to event to request then. All right. So basically this comes before this. So I'll just move them as they should be. Also here. So first we have the response to events. And then events to requests. So that's a good one. And then response to events. So if I have a response by the server, I will have to process it, and this could be something like, let's get the method first. So first let's leave this, and then alright, let me try something first. Yeah, none. Alright, first thing we need to do. And then if it's, let's say, let's go with all right, let's first go with an auth request. So okay, let's say like this. Okay, let's say like this. Doesn't matter. All right, and then okay, and then we could start the client. All right, and then this will be the first point in the communication between the client and the server. So we are preparing the client to have one initial request, and when it starts its both of its threads, the sender one and the receiver one, and the sender one will check if there are any requests, and it will send them to the server. And then the server ideally would send us back a response, and here the response will be passed into this parameter, and we can work with it ideally. So we can first check the method. So if the method is auth, then what should we do? Maybe because we don't have UI, because we don't have UI, we can just return an empty list, and then here we can start a new thread to have some input. Or we could just breakpoint here and return something. Okay, so the auth is okay. But yeah, with this this idea with the breakpoint I don't really like this idea, so maybe threading will be our savior here. I'll import it here just because it will be needed only for the purposes of testing. So let's prepare the thread. That's not right. That's absolutely not right, I think. Alright, I can also pass the client. And yeah, we'll have our function. We'll have our input thread. So it should be Should be game client or just client? Client. Alright. And then I could move this to here. Actually, don't need all of it, just this maybe here. And yeah. Alright. Let's see. Actually, I can prepare it here, but I need to. Nope. Actually, I cannot. I can prepare it here, but start it here. Start, and then we start the client, and this should allow me to make some inputs, such as auth, and yeah. Alright, so the only thing we have to change then is add methods here and the cases. Hi, nope, I am not Jewish. Your typing creates quite the booming noises. Maybe the mic position can be tweaked. Oh yeah, thanks for that. Let me know if that's better. I'll write something maybe like this. Oh, great, thanks. Right, for example, yeah. All right. What next? Event to requests. To request. This event can be. The events can be just sent as they are. Right. So I don't really need this for now. Actually. Yeah, I think I don't really need this. Let's try this, although we don't have the servers part done yet. And namely the processing of the requests, and I mean the logic, the business logic of the game behind it. So this is the server, and it takes the game server I'll do the same thing for the server. And make it make a new class for Tic-Tac-Toe specifically. And yeah. So I just need the subject server. So I can delete this. From the hello server port game server and subject server, exactly. And then I need this. But I don't really need this. This is suggesting, I think, process request. Request to event. Process event. Alright, so we can do that. I'll copy these. And the update is because of the subscriber, right? Yeah, right. Okay then. Process request. Yeah, great. I really feel like this architecture, specifically for a game server, is quite nice because the server receives the messages from the client and it directly passes the messages to the game server, and the game server takes care of the logic of the game specifically. And yeah, server date is good. Process event and request to event. I feel really confident about this class. And this should output an event, but let's not use the event. Let's fix this as well. Remove the events and keep it clean for now. And remove the base model. I know it's a nice thing, but let's just use the good old list of dictionaries, or just a dictionary. Thanks. This should be This should also be same thing, same type. It's okay. And this also the event. I totally understand that I can skip the conversion from an event to response or request or whatever, but this gives some freedom for the future to do some more specific stuff. But for now, we'll just have them as dictionaries. Process event. And this should be fixed. This should be first. This should be fixed. Okay. Right. And it should have a method and then a body, sender and whatnot. Okay. Then dot message, that's not what I would like. This should be something else. Just test. Sender and for example, and this also, this is just an example. And the body can be the event.get body same thing for sender right, and then method, oops, that's not the meant, get method, and if method is none, method not found, and yeah. All right. This already looks quite better. So return request to event. This should be the same thing. Method not found and whatever. Should be the exact same thing up there because it's generic and yeah. The only different thing should be this, because it's a different variable name. And yeah, I think that's it for these two. And also, you can copy them to here. And also the types. This is this, this is this. Does that mean that I didn't update it here? No, I did. Yes, I did. And what else? Nothing else to add, I think. For the generic one, okay, I'm adding this one. And the Tic-Tac-Toe server, but it's not yet done, all of it, so server. What should I do here? I should totally add some cases here. Okay, let's just do the echo one. So the echo should be ATI, whatever. Yeah, this is already here, so I can remove that from here, I think. This I can remove, I believe. This is not needed because this method takes care of it for now. Although that's not quite ideal, but I can remove that later. And yeah. Adding this request, alright. This is auth, but I also want echo. Echo. And send the response, or actually not. Vanity list as well. And this is for response to events. And then for the event, I don't need anything because, yeah. It's also quite nice, this class. Yeah, Okay. So maybe this will work now. Let's try this now. Any final stuff to add? I don't think I need any. This is a Tic-Tac-Toe client. I need to run it. Then the Tic-Tac-Toe server. Actually, I need to implement this here. So the game server is okay, but the subject server is not game server, but subject server. And then what I need is to get the subject server from here and handle requests. Handle requests should be and the request should be okay. In fact, I could just use the subject server the same way I do for the client. Wow, that's I didn't expect that, to be honest. I didn't foresee that, but that's nice. That's quite nice. I hope it's this. I need this, but this here I don't need. I just need to import the class, and same way as in the client, to have the game server and then subject server, and I'm passing it the subscribers, which is game server. And that's cool because I can just see the hints. Someone asked me about the type hints, and I don't remember all the classes that I ever wrote. So when I use a class that I created a few days ago, my memory is short, and yeah, I can just see what's needed here. So subscribers, and the subscribers are just, it should be a list of subscribers, and I know that this is a subscriber. And yeah, right, is it a subscriber? It is a subscriber. So I'm just passing it here, game server, as it was suggested. So moment of truth. This is the server, I'm adding it, and let's see what will happen. I have to finally update the JSON to run the new files, and collapse these, and this should be Tic-Tac-Toe server. Right, and then all right, Tic-Tac-Toe server started. It's running. Server is running. That's nice. Let's go for the client. See what happens. Okay, but there's an issue. The first request I've sent was the auth, and it should have raised an error, but it hasn't, which is already weird. But let's see. First, let's change this to echo. I'll keep this one. Echo. And then, for example, message test, right, in the body. And then run everything again. But this time I want to breakpoint here in the server and see if code reaches this point. If not, this will be quite alarming, but also kind of good because we'll know that we should look deeper. Run the server, running okay, run the client, seems okay. A message is received, but let me see where it breaks. Something I'm missing. There's something I missed. And obviously the message doesn't reach the game server. So I have a breakpoint here, which wasn't also hit. So I'm assuming there's something in the server itself. So handle requests. Request main handle requests. Okay, maybe it's here. Okay, so I'll get one here. All right, and then receive request first. Actually, okay, I want to know that it's executed. And it's called this method, and yeah, we'll see. Although I can see the logs and stuff, and this message is from here, so let's see where we go. So this should be okay, and then next step is here. Then the next step is handle request and then send response. Ideally, finally. Okay. Rerun the server. Run the server. Run the client. Yeah, run the client. Okay, we got a breakpoint hit. Okay, so deploy the requests dot append for the request, and then we have to return the requests. Okay, and then go to nowhere. Nice. So let's retry with the client and see what's going on. Okay, let's retry with the client. Indeed. We don't get to something here is wrong. Okay, so I can call this. All right. Okay, that's nice. And then can call this, and then all right. Maybe somehow I cannot. Maybe somehow I cannot return. Can I return async method? As soon as it's uncalled, you can use it as a direct call or pass it to an event loop to run the async function using async IO run or loop until complete. Nice. So it returns something, but I don't know if it can return. So we identified the location of the issue, but yeah, more to investigate. That's nice. We'll continue next time because it got quite late and I have to go to sleep. So bye for now and see you next time. Stop everything and have a good night.